welcome to another episode of the Who's Who in Guyana Business TV show. I'm your host, Andrea Ragubir, and this week we have a packed schedule lineup for you. Do be sure to stay tuned for all the wonderful opportunities. However, before we tune into the exciting programs, I just have a question for you. Are you a woman entrepreneur here in Guyana? Do you want to grow and build or even start a business? If so, don't be afraid to scan the QR code for our Her Venture app. There on the app, you will be taught numerous ways of how to start and grow a business. And not to mention, it is free of cost. So you get to learn how to manage and operate your business in the comfort of your home. Also, don't be afraid to download our Network in Action app, which is for business owners of any caliber who wishes to connect with other business owners. So, without further ado, do enjoy the show.
Success. I focus my thoughts, energy, and attention on the successful outcome of whatever I am doing. I'm willing to win and allow others to win. Play win-win. At all times, I display my inner pride, prosperity, competence, and personal confidence. I'm a successful person.
Are you a successful business owner in Region 3? You are looking to be able to scale and expand your business. The opportunity is now. So much is going on in our region. We want to make an impact. As Guyanese companies, we want to have structure in place so that we can be competitive. Every month, we have a 6-step seminar where we can show you those proven 6 ways where you can be able to scale your business. Additionally to that, we have a 5-way strategy of how to maximize your cash flow. Marketing opportunities. We want to put ourselves out there so that we can be recognized and we can be able to impact the region. Call today and book a spot at our next seminar. It's 223-5583. I'll see you then.
What are the elements of a non-conformity statement? A non-conformity statement must have a source of the requirement. For example, the requirement in Quality Management X 1.2 states that we need to have a policy communicated to everyone in the organization. That specific reference is the source. The non-conformance statement must also have a requirement tied to that source. In addition to that, the non-conformity statement must also indicate what is the actual problem, the source of the problem, as well as the requirement. Your non-conformity statement must not be ambiguous, but it must specifically indicate sources, who said what, which process is being affected.
Hello, I'm Andrea Ragubir, the HR Manager of NSBOmega Guyana Inc. With world-class service in mind, NSBOmega Guyana Inc. is a majority woman and Guyanese-owned company who's registered and headquartered here in Georgetown, Guyana. We started back in 2018 with the aim of serving the emerging oil and gas industry. NSB has an ever-growing database of Guyanese with diverse skill sets who are seeking job opportunities. Backed by Canadian-based NSBOmega, who is a leading provider of staffing solutions, we maintain a team of strong individuals who would have gathered valuable experiences in the oil and gas, mining, and utilities industries, both within Guyana and internationally. Here at NSB, we offer complete human resources solutions, including recruitment, payroll services, HR consultancy, and immigration services with over 30 years international experience. Together, we deploy over 1,600 personnel globally. To find out more about our company, do not hesitate to call 227-3370. Check us out on Facebook, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Instagram, or YouTube channel, and our website at NSBOmega.GUI. You can also drop us an email at info@NSBOmega.GUI. We do look forward to hearing from you soon.
Being a business owner is a lonely job. As business continues to change so rapidly, staying ahead and above water can feel overwhelming. You have little time to concentrate on growing your business because you're stuck working in your business. Your attention is on the day-to-day operations, handling emergencies, and you are challenged to create that winning team that can run your business when you aren't there. You aren't making the money you could be because you aren't focused on multiplying your profitability. What would it feel like if your business finally gave you more than you put into it? Wouldn't it be nice to have a business that works without you? To have a team of customer-focused individuals who delivered on your company's promise even when you aren't there? Wouldn't it be great to be able to have the time to enjoy your family and have real work-life balance? You can live your best business life. But how? Most businesses invest in professional expertise in the most important aspects of their business. You hire an accountant or financial advisor to ensure your money is managed effectively. You hire a lawyer to help you navigate legal matters. Why not hire a business coach to help you with everything else? An action coach is a certified professional who brings with them a unique perspective and a set of skills to help you re-energize your business operation. They will help you find new, effective ways to solve some of your most taxing business challenges. Employing an action coach is a partnership, a relationship, and they will mentor you as your business grows. Quite simply, an action coach will help you find ways to have more time, build more effective teams, and make more money. Action Coach is the leading coaching company in the world with nearly 1,000 coaches working with more than 18,000 businesses a week. We not only expect results, we guarantee them with our 17-week guarantee. You can choose from a variety of business programs, from one-to-one coaching to group coaching. There is something for every business and every budget. Your business is not broken, and adding an action coach to your team will transform you into a powerful and robust business in your community. Working with a business coach can help you set up systems, processes, and strategies to help your business run more effectively and ultimately get ahead of your competition. You aren't alone. And we will work with you to help you find the most precious of resources, time. It is time to invest in your business and invest in your future. Go to actioncoach.com and the first coaching session is on us.
Are you a business owner who is frustrated? Are you an executive or a team member who's looking to be able to build your team and get results for your business? Many business owners and executives find themselves with this frustration where your team is not performing. They may be lacking in communication. They may be lacking in time management. What about how they are communicating within their team? What about how they're answering the telephone? Maybe your team needs training. They need to have some knowledge that is practicable and actionable so that you can get the results. So our Seminar Club modules will prepare your team and equip them with the knowledge so that they can apply that knowledge and get the results. So join us on our Seminar Club module where you'll turn your knowledge into actionable steps. Call us at 223-5583 or visit our location at 120 Parade Street, Kingston. Georgia. I'll see you in the next one.
Hello there, and welcome back to our weekly CV and employment videos. I'm Andrea Ragubir, the HR Manager of NSBOmega Guyana Inc. This week's video will be focused on the responsibilities and requirements of an entry-level logistics coordinator, or Logistics Coordinator 1 as we know it. Some of the duties and responsibilities of a Logistics Coordinator 1 are: support the logistics manager with your materials management and logistics experience and interface with contractors. Interface and influence project disciplines to ensure logistics and materials consideration are taken into account for the project plans and designs. Interface with procurement to understand and influence materials management, logistics delivery plans, and customs procedures. A Logistics Coordinator 1 also needs to develop an understanding of local and in-country logistics capabilities and capacities. They also need to monitor KPIs, coordinate materials management requirements, and monitor progress. Other duties include coordinating the process to pre-qualify, approve, and re-evaluate logistics contractors. Interfacing with contractors to ensure safety, quality, availability, and reliability of logistics execution. They also need to qualify and endorse contractor services and equipment. Identify, qualify, and endorse vendor support infrastructure. Interface with other logistics coordinators and advisors to resolve logistics issues. The logistics coordinator also has to ensure that delivery documentation is complete, consistent, and adequate with PO terms. Ensure that the material specifications delivered by the vendors are according to PO terms. They ensure that all materials received are stored in a safe facility and all overages, shortages, or damaged materials are reported. They also create a file and maintain adequate records of all major transactions and maintain a record register for all materials. The common requirements of a Logistics Coordinator 1 are adequate experience in the logistics and planning, safety, construction, and procurement fields, a bachelor's degree in any technical field or engineering, ability to calculate figures and amounts such as discounts, commission, interest, area, and volume. Ability to apply basic concepts of geometry or algebra, and the ability to travel overseas or locally to project sites, so give your functional score. I trust this video has been beneficial in helping you to understand the responsibilities and requirements of an entry-level logistics coordinator, or Logistics Coordinator 1 as we know it. For more information, feel free to call 227-3370, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn, check out our YouTube channel, or visit our website, that's www.nsbomega.gy. You can also send us an email to info@nsbomega.gy. Until next week, see you for another video. Take care and stay safe.
Coach Prem here, and we are talking Seminar Club modules. As we look to be able to get to our next module, we're looking at PhoneRICH. And PhoneRICH is such a valuable instrument within our organization. You see, it's a tool that we use within our marketing strategy to be able to get and understand where our customers are coming from. You know, as we make investments as business owners and entrepreneurs, we make investments into the marketplace, and we have our customers calling us. So as we look to be able to build that communication with our customers and within the marketplace, we want to have a professional image, an image that, you know, reflects what your organization have to offer. So as you look to be able to make sure that your team is equipped on how to answer the telephone and what's the way to answer the telephone, you know, it's important that you have standards, that we have standards, and we have a plan of how we'll meet those customers' needs and how we'll able to tailor the experience for those customers. So it's understanding the importance and this humble piece of equipment that's within our organization, how impactful it can be if used well. So as we look to upper standards, We want to understand that there is a process as you're looking to be able to, make those sales calls and get out there. We want to ensure that the importance of having a really good mindset as a salesperson. You see, as a salesperson, we need to understand what's the mindset, how do I prepare for a call? You see, as we look to be able to prepare for a call, we must understand that as we are asking our questions, we're in a mindset to be able to assume the sale. We're always looking in that positive frame mind that we are having that customer is willing to buy. So as we ask our question, as we go into the details of our script and the conversations that we have with our customers, we want to make sure that this is the message that is coming through, that you are a potential customer and we're looking to be able to serve your needs, and we are equipped to do that. Some of the takeaways that you'll be able to get from the PhoneRICH presentation is how to present a professional image. In our environment, we want to be able to make sure that image is so important. We want to also look at how do we overcome objections, those objections that tend to cause a little resistance in the sales presentation. We want to understand how we can deal with objections. Also, most importantly, we want to be able to turn our irate customers into raving fans. So as we look to be able to have better conversations over the telephone, as we look to improve our image in the sight of our customers, we want to be able to have them experience a service that is professional and a service that is consistent. And as that is being presented, you have a high potential of having that customer be a raving fan, and they can be able to get out there and to be able to talk about your business given the experiences that they would have had with your business. So the telephone is such an important instrument that can be able to communicate, connect you with your customers, and then also to be able to deal with those objections, deal with the hurdles that they are experiencing. Our next session is on October 13th. I want you to register today. It's 223-5583. And most importantly, as you have your phones next to you, you want to take it out, scan that QR code, and you'll be able to make the connection and get registered to our next session. I'll see you then.
Since 1985 we've been around, serving the nation is so much fun. Every customer's number one, ACI Sons at Movie Town. More products, more variety, spacious shopping and a helpful team, website and delivery. We're so proud to be Guyanese.
ACI Sons, always happy to serve you. Come visit our new location at Movie Town as we bring you a premium shopping experience and a bigger product line to meet your everyday needs.
Come down to ACI Sons Superstore for all the best deals. We have the latest DJ mixers, headphones, amplifiers, speakers, musical keyboards, drum sets, guitars, car DVD players, speaker boxes, video and audio cables in a wide variety, smart TVs in a wide range, refrigerators, freezers, stoves, washing machines, home audio, AC units, cookware, laptops, and lots more. So hurry down now for the best deals. ACI Sons Superstore.
Avoid the stress of thermal breakdown, engine wear, and sludge buildup.
Use Simtech lubricants.
Manufactured for tropical climates and built for hard-working engines, Simtech has proven protection and performance. Tested, endorsed, approved, and used by Cummins, MAN, Mercedes, Volvo, Deutz, and Kamaz. Simtech lubricants work. Imported and distributed by Caribbean Motor Spares.
Telephone 609-7621.
502-3171. And available at all stores nationwide. Get yours now. Simtech lubricants drives your journey.
We're empowering you, the woman, to start and grow a business. That's why we're giving you modules such as access to finance. How do you start a business? How do you hire the right people? Maybe you want to expand the business you already have. We have that information available on the Her Venture mobile learning app that is available to you for free, because we believe in women entrepreneurship. We believe that when we work with women, we all thrive. That's why we've been working with our communities to empower women to start and grow businesses. If you'd like to learn more information, contact me on 223-3355, or you can go ahead and head on over to your Google Play Store and your App Store. Download Her Venture. It's free to you.
Hi, good morning. My name is Melissa Dolphus. I'm from Alberton. I heard about the Adventure app from the course that I'd done with the Women's Win program. I did a computer course, Introduction to Microsoft Word, and Care for the Elderly. I've learned so many things. How to start your own business, how to go about getting financial assistance, partnering with other associations, and etc. Launching business. Why? Because I don't have a business of my own as yet, but it has inspired me so much as to how to go about and start my own business. It has shown me how I can save while having my own business, also how to keep a record of my business, and how to partner with other persons. From the beginning, with the guidance from the app, it's very, very helpful and useful because, like I said, I don't have a business of my own, but I have a dream business in my head. And there's so much that I've learned from the app as to how to start. First, I have to look at my financial status. If I'm working, I have to set aside my time and how to put it out there. All of that I've learned from the app. I would recommend it to other women because some women out there, some persons weren't so lucky to complete school, but they have this dream inside of them as to how to go about and start a business, but some women don't know where to start from. And this app, it gives you that information as to how it shows you every step. So it would be so easy for persons that have something in their head to bring it into reality with this app. It's really, really a good app.
People often decide to start their own business because they have a ton of experience in their industry, or it's just something they have a passion for, and they want the flexibility to not have to work every day. Unfortunately, most end up working more in order to keep their business afloat, let alone grow. In fact, most small to medium-sized businesses fail within the first 10 years. Now, these challenges are not easy to overcome, but owning a small to medium-sized business doesn't mean you have to go at it alone. That's why business coaching is one of the most rapidly booming industries in the world today. A business coach provides the skills and tools needed to fill the gaps and help business owners make the right decisions, and take their business to the next level by focusing on major growth areas. Business coaches guide business owners towards mastery, which leads to stronger teams, saved time, more jobs, and overall abundance through business education. If you have the experience, ambition, and drive to help others create success and abundance in their lives, while at the same time creating a successful business for yourself, you just might be the one.
Hi everyone, Coach Keon Smith here, and welcome to another episode where I get the opportunity to enlighten you about our learning management system. Our learning management system allows you to garner knowledge and education in the comfort of your own home, office, or even on the go. Our LMS has over 100 courses that you can get involved in so that you can continue to develop yourself personally and professionally. In this episode, I would like to share with you on one of those topics that I believe is becoming more and more apt in today's society, and that is going to be on employee recruitment. Now, if you think about it, what is the difference between recruiting and hiring? Many companies cannot afford to simply sit and wait for talent to come to their environment. If you would like just to put out a vacancy ad and hope to get persons to come and work for you that are talented and bring that type of culture and productivity that you're looking for, then you might just be mistaken. Recruitment is where you're able to spot talent and create an organization or an environment that persons would want to come and work with you. So recruitment is more about actively seeking out qualified candidates. And this is one of the best ways that you can ensure that you find the right talent that you need that can help you to boost your organization. And as we continue to expand in our nation, recruitment is very important and a critical element to business success. So think about it, about learning this skill if you are an HR or you're a business owner and you want to grow your business. Hiring is one of the most costly part of your organization's operations in most cases. So you want to make sure that you get the right people to be a part of your organization that can save you lots of training costs, because we know training can be a bit pricey depending on where you go. So we want to make sure that you get the right people on the bus who bring the talent and bring the skills that are necessary to help you to grow your organization. So if you're looking to learn these skills from this course, you'll be able to understand how to define a recruitment, what it really means, understanding the selection process so that you can make sure you take the persons through the necessary steps to make sure that they are the right fit for your organization. How can you use one of the many models, and this is going to be the GROW model, when it comes to helping your team member to identify and to set goals. So during this program, the person will be exposed to many, many different topic areas, which includes, other than those mentioned, how to interview, the types of interview questions that you can ask that really helps to bring out what you're looking for in that interview process, the importance of background checks, and how do you avoid biases in your selection process so that you can be as objective as possible when you are recruiting. If you're thinking that this is something that can work for you, don't start thinking. I want you to take action. So you can pull out your cell phones, you can open your camera and point to the QR code on the screen, and a link will pop up. You can click on that link and it will take you straight to our website where you're now able to see the full content of the course, what it entails, and it also allows you to get registered so that you can get that course done as well. Don't be left behind by trying to scrape the bottom of the barrel for talent. Learn the skills to recruit the persons that can help you and your business to grow to its fullest potential. If you don't want to go through the link, you can always give us a call on 223-5583, and one of our team members will tell you how to get registered so that you can start on your path to personal and professional development. See you in the next episode.
Look at how do people sell companies? How do they sell a business? How do they sell it for maximum returns? Because you can spend your life building a business, but if you don't know how to sell it, it won't make you the massive wealth that you spent your entire life building. We got to learn how to build businesses. We got to learn how to buy them. But most importantly, we got to get our return on that investment. And to do that, you got to learn how to sell a company. Over all the years I've been in business, building more than 50 companies over many times, selling these businesses, selling them to venture capital funds, selling them to individual investors. I'm going to teach you exactly how.
Hi, good day everyone. I'm Dr. Vishnu Durga with Action Invest Caribbean, and today I want to answer a question that I've been getting a lot over the past couple of weeks, and this surrounds inflation. People are seeing prices going up and they're wondering what's going on. They know Guyana is also exporting a lot of oil, which means that our production has gone up, which technically is supposed to make our currency stronger. And people are starting to get a little bit confused. What do I do with my money? Do I keep it because it's going to become more valuable? Do I invest it because it's going to become less valuable? And I wanted to just shed some light on this. Now, in any economy, it would have been nice if there was a single factor that would cause money to go one way or the other. But of course, nothing in life is simple. And there are many, many factors that cause a currency to either get stronger or weaker. Now, I'm just going to touch on the very big ones that are really driving our currency up or down in Guyana at the moment. Now, number one, yes, we are receiving a lot of foreign currency. That is because of the export of our oil. But as you may or may not know, all that currency is being deposited into a bank account. There is a process by which that money can be utilized. And what then happens is that that money then needs to be spent via a budget. Now, this is the first year in which Guyana will actually start spending that money into our budget. Now, when we have that amount of currency, it can make for it getting into the economy. So let's say 5 years ago, when you wanted a US dollar and it was very scarce, it would be easy for the cambios or even the banks to charge you a little bit money for that. And that, my friends, was actually happening because yes, the rate should have been 210, but because of that scarcity, it was so easy for the cambio dealers and whoever else to charge a bit more, because whenever the supply is lower than the demand, the buyers have control. If you plant pumpkins and you get 100 pumpkins, but you only have me and I can only eat 10 at a time, then of course I'm going to be in control. I get to pick which pumpkin I want to eat. I get to pick how much I want to pay you, or else you sit with your pumpkins and you know what's going to happen. You're going to lose all 100 instead of selling 10 to me at a price that I agree on. Now, that wasn't happening 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I could eat 10 pumpkins, but you only had 5. So who's in control now? Now the seller is in control. And when the seller is in control, the seller gets to decide which pumpkin I can buy and how much I need to pay for the price, or else they have enough other people who want pumpkins and I can't go without, so I would need to pay that price. Now we have the flip side of that happening. Over the past 2 to 3 years, we've had many, many investors coming into Guyana, investing a lot of money into real estate, offices, salaries, and all that money, and especially when it comes in as US dollars, now creates that flood, that 100 pumpkins when there's only 10 needed. So now you can actually see that because of that effect, you're able to get US dollars much easier now, and you can actually negotiate a little bit and get another $1 or $2 shaved off because people are sitting on a lot of US dollars. Now, internationally, the US dollar, because they have had to pump a lot of money into their economy, especially during COVID, so a lot of grants were given, a lot of support was given. And we did the same in Guyana. We've also put out a lot of money in social programs for farmers, for students, the impact of putting a lot of money into people's hands, and the short, medium, and long-term impacts. Short term, of course, yeah, it's easy to get some people to spend that money, but what happens when you get free money? And I don't know if you remember the last time you got some free money, how fast did that money leave your hands, right? It's a big difference when you work for your money and the decision making and all the choices you have to make versus when you get that money free and how fast it disappears out of your hand without much thought. So that is something that we in our own country, like the US and many other countries that have provided a stimulus, have caused in their economies. And why do they want to do that? Because a government still gets 14% of the money they give you, right? Because you're going to go spend it on something and the government still takes back 14. If you pay somebody else, they will still get back their income tax from that portion. If you pay a business, they will still get the corporate tax from that business. So for a government, it's a big chunk of that money comes right back to them. However, you feel really happy about it. And it might cause you to make some other decisions, which they'll be very happy with as well, because you were able to benefit from that. We'll get into that in a lot of detail in another video. However, when you have all this excess money on your hands, if the country doesn't start producing more goods or services, what will happen is that the goods or services that the country had become limited now. So if the country was only importing like 1 million tons of cement, and you got free money on your hand and you want to build another apartment or enclose the bottom of your house, you're going to rush to go buy cement and sand and everything. And because the supply didn't increase, prices will start escalating. And this is where businesses play a big role in inflation, because when they start seeing, well, everybody wants the thing I have, I can easily start pushing up the price. And it's even worse for countries that manufacture, because manufacturing is very hard to scale up. If banks had to tomorrow do double the amount of beer, that's not going to happen. They need another production line. And if they're already running 2 or 3 shifts, they can't add more shifts as well. And because of that, Banks beer may have to go up, Bakewell bread might have to go up. Coaching has already gone up. I can tell you that in our company, we've doubled the rate for coaching because, and again, my apologies, all businesses work like that. When the demand is higher than the supply, they need to push up prices or else they'll be losing value that they could otherwise have gained. And that's what businesses are for, right? Businesses are not charities. They're there to make money. And then they can spend or invest it in whatever way they want. So that is happening at the moment. We ourselves, by this increased money flow, are driving inflation up. On the flip side, we do have foreign currency that is coming in as well, that is technically supposed to be stabilizing the price a bit. Some people are talking about, do they want Guyana's currency to be stronger? I would caution against that, because if $1 US suddenly became 100 Guyana dollars, the way that would affect our country, think about oil being exported or gold being exported, and we send 1 million barrels of oil overseas. At the current price, we are getting 100 million Guyana dollars, right? Yeah, 100 by 1 million is 100 million Guyana dollars. At today's rate, that 100 million Guyana dollars is about 20 billion at the current rate. If our currency were to get stronger, when we sell that 1 million barrels, we would only get 10 billion Guyana dollars. So we would get half of the Guyana dollars that we are getting today. And that is the disadvantage, because when our currency gets stronger, what's going to happen is that the salaries are not going to be cut in half. So if you're working for 100,000, because our currency got stronger, they're not going to give you, half of the money. You would still want your 100,000. Right? But now when the money comes back into the country, we're only getting half of the money, or whatever is causing that transfer to be much lower. So keep that in mind. That's the disadvantage of having a stronger currency. And I would also encourage you to understand that we have a Bank of Guyana. One of their biggest functions is to maintain macroeconomic financial stability. So control interest rates, control the flow of money, control the accessibility of money, in order to keep some level of stability. And if I were to bring this to a conclusion, I would say that we really need to depend on the competence of our team at the Bank of Guyana, at our Ministry of Finance, to ensure that they keep a level of stability in the currency. Because if it gets much stronger, all of us will not be able to benefit from the money coming into the country. Our exports as well could become more expensive. And if it gets much weaker, we will run out of money. Our salaries might not be able to keep up with the increase of the prices of goods and services. So we really are on a knife's edge that we have to balance. As a country, we've gotten used to 4 or 5% of inflation. I think it will get a bit beyond that, but we really have to make sure that we don't end up in a tough situation. To the people who are providing goods and services out there, yes, it's fantastic to be able to earn more, but it will also hurt you in the long run, because you'll be paying more for everything else as well. So if you're not way ahead of the game, it will still get you back in the long run, because yes, you could charge more, but you got to pay staff more as well. You got to pay more for fuel, etc., etc. So my biggest encouragement would be is understanding where the economy is going. We'll probably head to a population of 2 to 3 million in another 5 to 10 years. Set up your business so you can handle double or triple the volume, because that will allow you to have some level of price control. And If you need help understanding how to do that and how to do it in a sustainable way, so you don't have to go find massive amount of investment now in order to be able to scale, reach out. That's what we specialize in. Just keep an eye on what's going on in the market. It could also go really south really fast. We have a lot of other activities happening around the world that are affecting us in Guyana here, from wars to shipping to COVID, etc. So keep an eye out on what's happening and reach out if you really need more detailed explanation. I did my best to give you as detailed as I could here, but if you really need to understand it for yourself and for your own business, reach out. And if you really want your business to benefit from this in the long term, give us a call. Happy to have been able to share this with you now. Take care and see you until the next video.
Welcome back to the final segment of the Who's Who in Guyana Business TV show. I do hope you had an enjoyable time. Do tune in to next week's video where we share even more abundant business education. Until next time, do take care and stay safe.